I'm Jeff Yates. I'm a board member with the Mianus chapter of Trout Unlimited, and the reason we do so much river cleanup on the Norwalk River here is there's actually a wild spawning population of brown trout in the Norwalk River. It's one of the healthier streams down in southwestern Connecticut. Obviously, over the decades and actually centuries, with the impacts of building roads and houses, all the stormwater impacts, all the construction, the degradation of the habitat, the loss of trees and canopy has really impacted the river. Today we're picking up trash. It's a simple thing. It seems like a very small thing to do in the grand scheme of things when you're dealing with habitat restoration, but as much trash as flows into the Norwalk River, it makes huge impacts. It impacts the quality of the water as these materials break down. It can impact wildlife living in the river, and it builds up over time. Rivers are really good at transporting things, transporting sediment, transporting nutrients downstream. So when trash gets into them, they're really good at transporting. And what happens is it builds as you get further down in the river system, and especially down out to Long Island Sound. And so the more you can pick up here, the better. Partnering with Nielsen is a great way to get a whole bunch of volunteers out there, and it really accomplishes three things. The first is it cleans the river. That's a good thing. The other is it gets a local company and local employees. These are all people who live here in this community or in Norwalk or in areas surrounding it to really value and appreciate the health and want to be involved in restoring and protecting the Norwalk River. And also importantly, we're right here near Route 7. There's 30,000 people who drive by here every day. If enough people driving by see the Nielsen church, see the TU logo, see the people picking up trash, it may make them think twice about throwing that coffee cup or throwing that water bottle out the car window as they go by, because there's somebody who cares about this river. The reconnect issue, there are over 80,000 dams in the U.S. Here on the Norwalk River, we actually have 5. And those dams cause a huge issue for trout because if they're trying to get upstream to spawn in the fall, it's a barrier. They can't get past it. So we work on removing dams, taking out culverts that also cause the same kind of issue, and then restoring degraded habitat. We recently just did a big project with Rowan Meadows, replanting a bank where all the trees had fallen down. None of us are going to be alive in 50 years. So for most of us, that's it, right? We've got 50 years to make a difference. It's going to take that tree behind you 100 years to grow big enough to really be doing what we need this river to do to protect this river. So you need that next generation. This isn't something that we can fix overnight.